I'm back in the elevator because, first of all, there isn't really a good quiet place to record a video here in the hostel. I'm staying in Homey Hostel, which occupies a floor of this building here in Taipei. And also because I had a few experiences, both of them in elevators, that taught me the importance of having some downtime in your life. About 2 months ago, I got into a disagreement with a coworker. I got into a disagreement with a coworker because one morning on my way to work, I was trying to rehearse something I wanted to say to my boss. I was trying to negotiate something upcoming. I teach at a university, and I was trying to negotiate an upcoming course I was hoping to teach. And the whole time I was driving to the school, I kept trying to rehearse what I was going to say to the boss and or the chair of the department. And during the whole trip, I almost got into a number of car accidents. And And when I got to the building, give me a second. When I got to the building, I wanted to get into the elevator and rehearse some more, like out loud. In the car, I wasn't really speaking out loud. I wanted to have one last rehearsal in the elevator where I would speak out loud. And I got into the elevator, and I thought the coast was clear. I usually have that elevator to myself. Give me a second. That's the kind of problem I ran into, actually. I usually have that elevator to myself, and I got in, and I was just about to start the rehearsal when my coworker came in, he was on his way in, and I kept punching the door close button because I really needed that 2 minutes to rehearse. I didn't want to do it in the bathroom because the walls are paper thin in there, and I think my boss could have heard me if I did it in the bathroom. So I went to the elevator to rehearse. Come to think of it, I should have sat in my car and done it, but I wasn't thinking very straight because things were flying so fast that day. As I punched the door close button, and when he got in, I was still irritated. I couldn't say anything to him because he's my coworker, and I think I showed it on my face. It wasn't until the problem is that by the time he got in, I was so worked up. I was in no mood to talk to my boss. And long story short, I lost the opportunity to ask for the favor. But after that, a few days after that, I went up to my coworker to apologize, and he didn't even notice what had happened. And he said I could have just told him, and he would have gladly stepped out. So that's very nice. It opened a way for us to have this discussion. It's kind of funny because now I'm recording this, I keep worrying about people coming in. That's why I wanted to do this in here, to show myself that I don't have to make this awkward situation every time I go into an elevator. Well, today at the hostel, I was on my way back from sightseeing when I wanted to talk to a girl in the hostel, and I was thinking when I got into the elevator I would rehearse the conversation with her. And I got into the elevator, and I thought the coast was clear, and all of a sudden this guy walks in, and I pretend to cough, and I say, "You might want to get out of here, I'm feeling sick." The problem is I said it in Chinese. I thought he would understand Chinese, but it turns out he's Japanese. I could have said it in English, but by the time I had embarrassed myself so much that I gave up. And, okay, I want to show myself that I can handle talking by myself when there's somebody in the elevator. So this is a good opportunity. It just goes to show. This guy doesn't want me in here, I guess. But it just goes to show that when somebody has something weird to say, that you don't know the story behind what's going on. You don't know if it's because that person has something on their mind that's kind of ulterior. And it also showed the importance. I don't know what happened there. Apparently, 不好意思，我在讲一个东西，我不好意思占了你的电梯。But it goes to show that the importance of downtime. If I had extra time for both of these events, I could have handled them.
你回来了，今天去哪里？
Anyways, getting back to the video, it goes to show when somebody says something completely awkward, like when they act like they have a cold or a flu, or they ask if you could leave the elevator so they could, you know, because they just want some alone time. You don't know what's going on in their mind. And maybe next time when somebody behaves awkward like that to me, I'll remember that time I needed to. Sorry about that. I'm giving a talk about a funny event that happened today. So maybe next time when somebody has an awkward request, I'll remember the times that when I had that awkward request, and maybe it'll be more understandable. So earlier today, somebody, you want to be in my video? That's okay. That's okay. Earlier today, I was trying to rehearse a discussion when somebody walked in the elevator, and it just became really awkward. And anyways, it also showed me the importance of having downtime, because if I had the extra time, let's close the door. If I had the extra time, see, right now I'm recording this because I really don't have another quiet place in the hostel. I can't do it in the bathroom, can't really do it in the bedroom, but it just goes, if I had extra downtime the day I needed to talk to my boss, I could have sat in my car and rehearsed it all out. And I think part of the problem was that I was trying to cram all these events into a conference that I'm competing in. If I had time to go on more leisurely trips to go meet a girl, you know, earlier today I could have just, I probably wouldn't have rehearsed it. I probably just would have let myself be and talk to that girl. But unfortunately, I don't spend a whole lot of time in Taiwan. It just goes to show when you don't take a day off, you don't really take a day on, because you're constantly juggling from one event to another, where, you know, today, the person who interrupted me in the elevator, he may very well have been an important figure in my life, maybe my business partner, but I completely destroyed that opportunity because I was rushing. Or the coworker, you know, we could have had a good conversation and maybe discovered a cure for cancer while talking, but I totally threw it away because I was rushing. And it just goes to show the importance of taking time to care for yourself. Thanks for watching.